This is Tom Nally. It is Sunday, January 27th, and I'm doing some urban mountain biking near downtown New Orleans. 1 week from today, the Super Bowl is going to be played here at the Superdome, and what I'm going to do is ride around to the various venues to try to see what the NFL and the various media organizations have set up. My plan is to go by the Morial Convention Center first. That's where the NFL is setting up this activity called the NFL Experience. I'll see if there's anything to be seen there, and then I'll go by the French Quarter to find out if there's some media organizations have, mini studios set up, what's going on, and then I'll go by the Superdome and scope out that area. A few minutes into my bike ride, and I've already had a little bit of an interesting experience. On the street I found the credit card of someone named Tina Rotterfeld. So I'm going to call the 1-800 number on the back of the credit card and let Chase know that I found somebody. It's actually a debit card. I found this debit card, and hopefully they'll contact the party, and then I'll probably end up disposing of it or whatever they ask me to do. Don't leave home without it. Set up for the Dan Patrick Show. I'm riding down Convention Center Boulevard. About 3/4 of a mile up ahead will be the edge of the French Quarter, so I'll go in there, see if there are some media companies that are setting up stages or mini studios. This is the actual convention center itself, and it looks like the NFL Experience is inside. I'm on Fulton Street heading toward the French Quarter. I detoured here to find a quiet place to make the call about the found debit card. There's over here on my left-hand side is Archie Manning's restaurant, which I think is a success. This is a pretty nice little pedestrian mall here on Fulton Street. I think it gets a lot of foot traffic. I probably shouldn't be riding my bicycle here. More Decatur Street. Here's Jackson Square on my left. I'm going to pull in there somehow and see what I can find. Looks like CBS is setting up a stage here. As a matter of fact, that's it right there. It looks like CBS has commandeered just about the entire interior inside the Iron Gate of Jackson Square. I have the feeling that's not a media location as much as it is a place for CBS personnel and their guests to party, although I could be mistaken. Oh my gosh!
Signs posted everywhere.
Are they really?
There's no bicycles allowed
Appreciate
inside
it.
of the park, and there's no bicycling out here.
I will walk. Thank you very much. Our police officer instructed me not to ride my bike inside the Iron Gates or even on the slate plaza of Jackson Square, and he probably could have issued me a ticket, so I'm kind of grateful that he did not, and he was firm but pretty nice about it, actually. So I'm going to go down St. Peter, and the next street down might be Bourbon or Royal. I'll see what's happening down there. This is Royal Street. There's quite a bit of pedestrian traffic for 10 o'clock in the morning, and the street's clean. It's open to vehicle traffic, but there's not a lot of vehicle traffic at this time. Street singer doing a good job, singing the gospel. This is Bourbon Street, where I'm riding against traffic. I don't think there's a lot to see along here. Musical Legends Park. Not only is it Super Bowl time, but as you can see, there are a lot of viewing stands set up for Mardi Gras parades. So these get stuffed pretty tight with human bodies when the parades come by. The famous 610 Stompers. What they're doing here, I'm not exactly sure. Crossing Loyola Avenue on Poydras Street. Superdome about a block ahead on the left. Do not enter, obviously pretty tightly controlled. Maybe I can walk my bike through. Can I walk my bike through? I need a badge? Oh, really? Okay, well, I certainly don't have a badge.
Wasn't going to help you out.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you, appreciate it.
There's a security person having a discussion with a couple pedestrians. So it looks like stray pedestrians are not allowed in this zone, and I'm certainly not going to attempt that. The whole area around the Superdome is sealed very tight. Steel gates locked together, and private security everywhere. Without a credential of some kind, it's going to be, one cannot really get in it unless you want to make people angry, and I'm not going to do that. There just is no penetrating the perimeter of the Superdome. I think I'll try from Girard Street, and then all I can do is go back to the car. Looks like the NFL has occupied a pretty large portion of the Hyatt, which makes sense because it's within walking distance of the Superdome. So I'm driving home now after riding my bike around downtown New Orleans, the various areas where the NFL is setting up to carry out the Super Bowl next week. And the thing that my strongest observation is that they have things locked up tighter than a drum. There's no way that you can get in to see anything now without a credential of some sort, and that's probably for the best.